So many people feel hopeless and they feel like life isn't worth living, that people have rejected them and disappointed them and just hurt them to something beyond repair. You might have gone through really hard things where it just feels like there is no healing, there is no recovery. I want to encourage you to give God some time. Give God some time and let Him heal your heart. Don't give up. So I just pray for you right now, anyone listening that has felt hopeless, that has felt that they didn't want to live any longer, the symptoms in their body have ravaged them and just hopelessness and circumstances never changing. I pray for you right now, and I ask God that you would touch their heart right now, and that your peace would literally fill the room that they're in, that your love would fill them right now, that it would go into them and saturate every part of their being. In Psalm 27:10, it says, "Although my father and my mother have forsaken me, yet the Lord will take me up and adopt me as His own child."
I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You will lead me through the fire, and in darkest night you were close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. Yeah. And all my life you have been faithful. Oh. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Yeah. 'Cause your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. 'Cause your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running and keeps running after me.
I want to compel you into the heart of the Father that loves you. And I know what it's like to be in that dark room, a hospital room with no hope and doctors telling you might not even make it in the next couple of years. Statistically, you're probably going to die. I've heard those things and I've heard those reports, and at first you're so discouraged. But I want to encourage you that I made it through to the other side, and I am here today, able to breathe and talk. I am here and alive because of God's faithfulness. It's so important that we are thankful for everything that God has done. The fact that you are alive still today, there are things that God has done in your life that you need to thank Him for, because the enemy lies to you and says you can't do anything right, but it's not true. Look to Him and be thankful, and you know, even in the darkest place like a hospital room, I remember just thanking God and raising my hands and saying, I give you my praise, I give you my heart and my thanksgiving, because you are good, and you are not the one putting me in the fire, but you are the one delivering me out of the fire, so I can come out with a testimony to give you glory. So I pray that same grace would be on you, that you would be able to rise up in that darkness and thank God for the things that you see, things that you haven't seen, and things that are about to happen. Let them taste and see that you are good right now, God. Let your presence fill them, and let them have a taste of the vision that you have for their life. The Bible says that the sand of the sea is how many thoughts, of good thoughts, that God has towards you. If you were to pick up a handful of sand right now and look at all those grains of sand, that is how many thoughts the Lord has for you. So many thousands of thoughts of your purpose and your future and your hope and your freedom and your redemption. The enemy is a liar, and if he had his way, he would want you to end your life prematurely. God, He so loved you that He paid the highest price for your life. He sent His one and only Son into the world to die, to be beaten beyond recognition, and to die a horrible death. I think of the story in the book of Acts where the Apostle Paul was in jail, and many of you feel like you're locked up, you're in a prison, and there's no way out. And all of a sudden, the prison doors were shaken open, and God suddenly just showed up and shook those walls, and all of a sudden, everyone was free. Not just Paul, but all the prisoners were set free in an instant. There was a man that was a guard there that was in charge of watching Paul and keeping them in prison, and he saw that Paul was set free, and he immediately grabbed his sword and wanted to kill himself. And Paul yelled, and this is the word of the Lord, this is what God says to you. Paul yelled in that darkness, and he said, do yourselves no harm. Don't do yourself any harm. Don't harm yourself. God is saying, I'm with you. I formed you. He says, fear not, for I have ransomed you. I've sent my Son for you. Life feels like you want to give up, but God is saying to you right now, don't give up. Because many people have committed suicide, and there's been some that have come back to life to testify, and as soon as they did it, they regretted it. God in an instant can break in and touch your heart. God wants you to taste and see that He is good, and I am alive. God gave me new lungs so that I could declare His goodness to you today and encourage you, don't give up. Don't take your life. Your life is not yours. God paid a price for it, and He has a plan for your life. He has an amazing plan. It's not just a plan that's mediocre, but He has a good plan, a wonderful plan for your life, and it's to give you a future and a hope and an expected end, a good end. Don't let your life end in misery and hopelessness. Let God touch you. Give Him some time. Ask Him, even right now, God, show me the light. Show me the pathway I'm supposed to take. Don't give up. Let God heal your heart today and find out what plan He has for your life and fulfill it. And friend, there will be nothing more satisfying than doing what He put you here to do, to shine for Him and to live. And then one day when you're satisfied, like Psalm 91 says, when you are satisfied, then you go home to be with the Lord, and to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. But not until you run your race and you fought your fight, and you can end your race with joy.